Hello everybody, Multiclass Gamer here. Welcome back to more Wind Waker. Tetra is beckoning us from the top of the crow's nest, so we're going to meet her up there. Which is very dark out here. Very dark. Dark and mysterious. Ooh, is that Kill Hulky? No, I'm just kidding. That is actually our destination. We have arrived. So, let's hear the plan here. See what's going on here. What are you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you're playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? No, of course not. Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. This happens to be where our sister is being held captive, might I add. That bird up there looks very familiar. There are all sorts of strange rumors about the place. What I do know is that long ago it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's really dangerous. You think? Ah, I knew it. Look. Over there. No, over there. By that window. Jeez, Link, you, the way you're moving your head around there, it looked like you were, kind of intoxicated there. Are you alright? Oh, well, Lex. I guess that would make sense considering he was hanging out with Nico just a few seconds ago. Never mind, you didn't hear that. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flocking like that before? Oh man, almost sound like it's something else there. I bet you anything the place that's where they got your sister locked up. Oh, and what are you trying to imply by the fact that all those seagulls are flocking around there? Oh, well, I guess, well, if you think about it, Ariel did have a thing for seagulls, you know. But it looks like the whole place is under a really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anything near landing there. What to do now? Now pay attention here. Notice how Tetra is winking there. That's always a bad sign whenever Tetra winks. He's like, oh crap, I'm in its cabal all of a sudden. Oh man. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it, trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it, it'll be a piece of cake. You don't think that for 1 second there might be a chance that maybe, just maybe, as I'm flying over there, I might happen to end up in the line of sight? Just a thought? You know, a random flying boy might be something, might stick out like a sore thumb on the way over there, you know? So, you ready? Never fear, kid. We're pros. We're going to launch you good. Oh man, Link does not look excited. Yeah, he's... There he goes. I don't think I'm going to be able to see you waving at me from there. Jeez. Those faces, man, that's what really makes this game, is Link's expressions. And of course, the one thing that goes flying when we hit the wall is our sword. The Forsaken Fortress. Man, the memories this place brings back. This is once again that we're still within the realm of, you know, the game that I did actually, you know, handle back when took on when I was still young. Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot! I'm sorry, I apologize. I guess my aim was a little off a bit. The look on your face, priceless. Well, where were you trying to get me to land? Like the top of the island or something? I slipped a stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. It's a cell phone. Basically. Like, that's literally what it is in this universe, is a cell phone. Alright, so you see the A button flash, you better press that button. I put the stone in your quest task screen. Press start and use L or R to scroll around. It's pretty basic. Hey, but listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it, you understand? Well, thankfully we are very close to seeing your sister because we're already on the island. Well, sort of. We're not exactly armed, but that's where the search for our sword comes in. Now, this is probably one of the more tedious parts of the game, is this part here where you essentially have to kind of sneak around, avoid these searchlights. There's gotta be some other enemies I'll have to avoid along the way. I'm gonna pick up these red rubies here because it's worth the risk. I mean, like, it's not really that much of a risk, and it's pretty easy to avoid these spotlights. You know, you just gotta recognize the pattern, that's all. But nevertheless, I'm going to not get caught. I'm going to instead make my way up here. Oh god, oh god. I thought it went through the other stairs, whatever. Whatever. So, yes, Forsaken Fortress. This is, you could technically call this the first, quote-unquote, dungeon of the game, but, you know, in all honesty, this really doesn't hold a candle to, the kind of dungeons you'll be doing, dungeons and whatnot you'll be doing later on in this game. There are dungeons in this game, obviously, with it being a Zelda game, but this is, it's not quite what you'd be expecting for a dungeon, so we're just gonna head on through here now. Now, over here, we're gonna pick up this treasure chest. You're going to pick up pretty much any treasure chest you find in a dungeon. I mean, that's sort of partying 100% here. So you get the compass. The compass is one of the recurring major items you will pick up in every single dungeon. It's not very useful without a certain other item that we're going to be picking up as well. Well, kind of. Yeah, I mean, like, it helps if you have the other item, but this will be a lot more helpful. Basically what it does is it makes collectibles appear on your map. It makes the treasure chest appear, and normally it would make the dungeon boss appear too in the form of a skull. But, spoiler alert, there is no boss, at least for this particular dungeon, quote-unquote, so we don't have to worry about that. But what we do need to worry about is we're going to want to pick up that other important item. So anyways, we're going to jump down here, and crap, these guys, I believe they're called imps, I think, and they are not friendly, especially when you don't have your sword, so we're going to run through here. We're going to make our way to this door. Now, hopefully this won't take us outside. I don't exactly know my way around this place that well, but I do know it well enough that I have an idea what I'm going to do next. So basically, this dungeon will typically, you know, in a typical playthrough, this dungeon will involve a lot of stealth, and it gets pretty annoying. And these enemies right here that you see over there, that is called a moblin. Moblins are one of the recurring enemies in every Zelda game. And oh crap. And at this point, you have no way of defending yourself against them, so you have to hide. How can you do that? It's by getting under one of these barrels, and you will sneak by them. Basically, the key is whenever you believe that you might be spotted real soon, you're going to want to just stop. As long as you don't move, they will never ever find you under the barrel here. Now, since I'm in his line of sight, I'm not going to move at all here, but basically there is an indication that you will get a warning if you're about to be spotted by them when you're moving. You'll basically make a sudden dun-dun sound, and it will center on the moblin that's about to see you. Now, pretty much, it's very important that you just pay attention to, like, watch every moblin that's in the room if you want to do this. However, I'm going to teach you an even better way to go about this dungeon that will surpass pretty much 90% of all the stealth crap. Get caught. I'm serious, get caught. After you get the... Dude, was it really necessary to burn me up? Jeez, you caught me. You didn't have to engulf me in flames like that. Jeez. So believe it or not, getting caught in this particular dungeon is actually a very, very, very handy shortcut to get you where you need to go. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we need to escape prison here. So what you do is you don't grab this barrel. That's not what I'm supposed to do. What I'm supposed to do is, on this table here, you want to jump over to this shelf here. Now, hopefully, I gotta watch that screen over there. This is actually the first episode of this Let's Play that or any Let's Play in that matter, that I'm recording with my new capture card, the Diamond GC 1500. So, and this is a huge deal because for the past six and a half years, I have used the same capture card, Dazzle HD. But lately it's been having issues, so I'm hoping, well, that's assuming that the capture card, my Diamond HD, or Dazzle HD was the issue. But with those glitches I was encountering in or in previous episodes with my microphone getting jacked up. Because I know it wasn't the microphone itself, because as soon as I switched to a new headset, and by the way, I'm using my Turtle Beach again, it just works for my setup. Anyways, this is the dungeon map. This is that other important item I was talking about that you'll pick up in every dungeon. Once you have the dungeon map and the compass, you'll be able to see where everything is on your map, see? Basically, the dungeon map itself will make all the rooms in the dungeon appear as defined shapes. And with that, and basically the glowing green spots the one is your current location. As you can see, you know, the relative area is this, you know, lights up the same rooms, or the different rooms on, I don't know, it's kind of complicated. Basically, this is my location, is the glowing spots, and the green areas in general, the areas you've already explored, and the black areas are the ones you haven't explored yet. The dungeon map isn't very useful in this first dungeon, but the compass is. You know, if you want to pick up those treasure chests, there's only 2 of them actually, and they're on the first floor. But I don't think there's anything. Oh, actually, yeah, there is something important in one of them. Actually, you're gonna want to. You actually want to jump down straight down here, actually, because this will actually lead to probably the most important treasure chest in this dungeon. So basically, hit the switch over here. It opens up that jail cell. You go inside, there's treasure chests in here. This treasure chest has spikes on top of it. These treasure chests are very important. These are the ones you're going to want to definitely be on the lookout for, because they generally contain some very important items. This one's no exception right here. Here we have our first piece of heart. There's a total of 46 of these in the entire game, and every 4 of these you collect, you will get a complete heart container, which will increase your life by 1 heart. So yes, heart containers are come back in this game, as if anyone didn't know that. And so now, I'm gonna get myself caught again. Because, well, it's the fastest way to get to, you know, 2nd floor. So there you go. Just get yourself caught. It really is the easiest way to get around this dungeon, and, you know, it's a pass as much of that, you know, that stupid stealth crap that no one has time for. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm just kidding. If you want to do all the stealth stuff or stealth crap, it's up to you. I mean, like, I'm not trying to knock on anyone who does it, you know, it's up to you. It's however you want to play this dungeon, it's up to you. I'm not telling you that the way I play the dungeon is the definitive way to do that, you know, especially considering my, you know, lack of experience with any Zelda game in particular. Well, besides this game. Alright. Let's just say I got pretty far in my practice run that I did way back in the day, like a couple months ago when I first started this Let's Play. Of course, here we are, just 2 months later, and this is only the 4th episode of Let's Play, so go figure. Alright, so we're not going to go through... well, actually, yeah, let's take a look at what's through this door here. The second thing you're going to want to do after you get the 3 important treasure chests in this dungeon is take out all 3 of the searchlights. Maybe, well, technically only one of them you're required to take out, but I just take out all 3 of them just for the heck of it. Listen up, multi-class gamer, there's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows and see if I could make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon with hay. But that's just me. What will you do? Yeah, what will I do? Well, we'll just see about that, Miss Tetra. Man. You know, I really hope you aren't going to be calling me that often, because, you know, I'm kind of on an important mission here to save my sister. Okay, so this is the only required searchlight you have to take down before you can reach the top of the tower, but I'm going to go ahead and take down all 3 of them. So as you can see, we have a goblin running each of these searchlights. And as soon as he spots you, he will take his hands off of the controls for his searchlight, and he will aim at the sky. Now what your goal is to disable him. That way it will actually take him out. So that way it will permanently disable the searchlight. What the heck is he doing? Seriously, dude? Man, sometimes this will happen too. They'll forget you're even there, and they will... Crap. There we go. See, yeah, that's the other thing you can do, because there's also a bunch of these other weapons inside the jars if you want to use those. Seriously, dude. Yeah, these guys can be kind of I don't know what it is. They're just weird like that. They forget that you're there, and the AI forgets that you're there, and then it just goes back to the searchlights. It's annoying sometimes. But there you go. So there you go. If we want to, from this point on, we could simply go straight up to the tower because there's really not anything else that we're required to do. But I'm just, because I'm a completionist and crap, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So, anyways, actually, you could reach the second searchlight station from here. Yeah, forgot about that. Okay, we might as well go take care of it now, shall we? Might as well while we're here. Now. Okay, so I guess I should talk about a little bit more about my capture card while we're doing something that is exactly the same as I was doing just a moment ago. So yes, the Diamond GC5 1500. I'm going to leave a link to it on Amazon.com. Again, this is only the second capture card I've had in the near 7 years I've been Let's Playing. And so it's a really huge deal to have this brand new capture card. Not only that, but this capture card is a huge, massive improvement over my Dazzle HD. This capture card, not only does it have an input side on it, but it also has an output side with the exact same plugins that the input side has. It can do component, composites. It can't do S-video like some of the older models apparently can, but it can also do HDMI. So if I wanted to, I could record my Switch with this. I could record my Wii U. I could record my pretty much any console I have right now with it, which is pretty awesome. But not only that, but since it has an output, I can also output the game to my TV while recording at the same time. So that's pretty awesome. Now there is one newer model. It's the 2000, and that one can pretty much do what the 1500 can do, but also it can also record without a computer screen, which is even better. Like, that is really cool. So, okay. So we're pretty much under where the third searchlight is, but or spotlight or whatever you would call it. So we want to get to it, we're going to have to go through this door right here, obviously. I mean, that'd be a logical thing to do, but I think actually this might also be the way up. If it is, I'm just going to go ahead and skip the searchlight. Okay, no it isn't, okay. Alright, so we can continue on here. How much time am I up to here? Okay, about 18 minutes, alright. I gotta look to my left at my computer screen in order to see what time I'm up to now. That's the only downside to this, is that I'm not looking directly at the time, so I don't know. Sometimes I might lose track of time or something. Whatever, I'll try to be careful, so I don't have too long videos, jeez. Okay, we should be able to reach the searchlight actually right here. I think we are, yeah. Let's do it! Let's head for it. Let's head forth, yeah. Yep, right here. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying before, the 2000, it can do everything that my 1500 can do, but it can also actually record without a computer. Like, it has an SD card slot. Just put an SD card in, and it will capture the game, and it will store that into the SD card. So that is really cool. So basically, I wouldn't even have to turn on my computer, and I could record footage for you guys. And I think I think it has like a USB port too, or something that you can plug like a headset into, and you can also. I mean, I would hope I could do my commentary at the same time. Because if I can't, then well, that sucks. Then I'd have to have my computer anyways, which would make it a complete waste of having the newer model. You got a joy pendant. You can keep it in your spoils bag. These pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy, like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. So it's not going to be important right now, but basically just want to collect as many as you can just for now. But again, their use will not come in until much later. Well, I shouldn't say much later, but fairly soon, actually. Fairly soon. So anyways, the way to the top of the tower is through this door right here. Okay, so I missed one treasure chest. It's probably just got a bunch of rupees in it, because that's typically what the other ones will. If they don't contain anything important, they'll have either rupees, or they'll have items they can pick up from bags. It's basically stuff that you can pick up elsewhere, so that's why you don't have to necessarily worry about those. I could actually... Okay, I don't want to spoil too much here, but let's just say you will be returning to this dungeon at a later time. So that is why that's another incentive for me to not worry about the other treasure chests entirely. So yeah, there you have it. Now if you want to, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this box down, this crate down here, because it can act as a shortcut for you basically to get back to this point if you actually happen to fall. Somehow fall down to the entrance of the Forsaken Fortress, so you know, you can just shortcut your way back up here. Okay, so we're gonna go through this door right here, And hopefully this is the one I'm thinking of. Yes, it is. All right, so we're going the correct route to the top here. Okay. Okay, so this is so by taking the route that I have shown to you guys, this is pretty much one of only 2 times where you have to be sneaky, but not really. Now these rats right here, these guys are a real pain, a real royal pain, I should say. Basically, if they happen to see you sneaking under these barrels, they will actually knock into you, and they will knock you right out of the barrels. So if you're trying to do all that sneaking and whatnot, you're for sure to be caught if you get hit by those rats, because they are, yeah, there's something else. Okay, so we're up to 20 minutes here, and I'm going to stop right here. So next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, we're going to travel to the top of the tower, and we are hopefully going to save our sister. We should be able to. I don't see why not. We're pretty close here, as the last cutscene just showed us, but whatever. You never know what might happen, because this is a Zelda game after all. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.